Hello, everyone.
Hi there.
Hey, I am Deborah.
And I am Tony.
And welcome back, you guys. This is Saturday morning part 2.
Yes, it is.
About an hour or so ago, we recorded our Saturday morning as normal. And then afterwards, we saw something that came up on YouTube. And let me just put this disclosure out here, okay? Foremost and forefront, the individual that the negative verbal attack, okay, was alleged against does not need my help, does not need Tony's help, okay, in defending herself, okay, because she stands on love, she stands on truth. All right, so let me just put that out there, and that is not the purpose of this particular video. So anyway, okay, without disclosing any names, that you guys may actually just guess, okay, as to who we are talking about. But again, without disclosing any names, so we saw that video, and we're applauding, and it's like the next statement or thought that we had was, we wonder what the attack was, because we had not heard the attack. We heard the response to the attack, and not hearing what the actual attack was. So then we went and we listened to the negative comments that was made by this individual towards this other person. And one of the things that actually jumped out at us, amongst a lot of things, but one of the things, and my husband just zoned right in on it immediately, was the statement that she made as far as identity is concerned, okay? And specifically what happened is the individual that was subject of this attack was blessed, okay, to be able to retire,
Right.
okay, her husband from his 15-year-old full-time job. And the individual that led the attack, in some of the comments that she made, she said that this person was taking this man out of or away from his identity. So you guys, that is why we are back here today.
Yes.
Because some people need to hear what we have to say as far as identity is concerned.
Yes.
So.
And this may free someone today, because the comment that was actually made was actually saying that a person's job is their identity. And that is not true. That's not true. And I want you to know, please do not take your job as your identity. You are a person with a whole lot of attributes and goodness and kindness in you. You are the one that is applying these things to your job. But the job is not you.
That's right.
And this is something that we've really got to look at, because you see a lot of people, they go through life and they work at a job, 50, 60 years, and then they retire. And because they consider their job as their identity, when they retire, there's nothing left.
There's nothing left.
It's like, what do I do now?
Right.
Because that was their identity all these years. And that's why we're saying, please, please, do not let your job define you. Because you are not your job.
That's right.
You are not. You are a unique individual with a lot to give to the world, whether you're doing a particular job or not. You have a lot to give.
Yes.
And a lot to help people with without doing a particular job.
That's right.
You could be a doctor, you could be a nurse, you could be a police officer, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You are not that thing.
That's right. That's right. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't realize that and get caught up in that and lose sight of that. Because a lot of times when we are younger, that's what we're told. Again, I had mentioned this before, we're told to go to school, get a good education, get a good job. That is the end all be all, is your job, okay? Your job is your income.
That's it.
That's your income.
That's what it's used for.
Yeah. It's your income. That's how you keep food on the table.
Mhm.
That's how you keep the lights on in the house.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay?
that's,
And the
that's,
roof
that's
over
what
your
it
head.
is. That's all it is.
Yes. And some people are fortunate enough
Mhm.
on that journey when they are working a job to really start to realize who they are and what their true identity is
Right.
and what their purpose is
Mhm.
in this life.
Yeah.
Okay? And it may be very well far removed from what their job is, that
Right.
9 to 5 is that you get up to go to each and every day.
That's true.
That's not your call, okay?
Mhm.
But somewhere in life told somebody, some institution, some thought mindset
Mhm.
told you that that was,
Yeah.
okay, your call and your identity.
Yeah.
All right? Now, we say this not to tell anybody not to do the best at it while you're there, because that is
Right.
also your responsibility.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
true. That's true.
To be the best and to give your all at
Yeah.
something when you are there. Okay? Because you're getting income in exchange for your services.
Right.
So don't shortchange that. But at
Yes.
the end of it, the message in the whole thing is that does not define who
Does
you
not
are.
define you. Does not.
It
at
does
all.
not.
Does not define you.
Mm-mm. No.
You know, how many older people would tell you, if I had to do this all over again, I would not have done that job for so long. Because what I really wanted to do, what I really felt in my heart that I should be doing was da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to be a photographer. And even being a photographer is still not you. It's not your identity. But you are taking all the gifts that God has given you and you are putting them, you are serving through
Right.
that particular job that you have.
That's right.
But that job is still not you. That's not what defines you
Right.
as a person.
Mm-hmm.
You are so much more than a doctor, so much more than a police officer, so much more than whatever job you do. You are much more than that.
That's right.
And there's so much more in you that you have to give beyond and outside of that job that people have labeled you with.
Right.
And see, that's the thing with labels, people get, they call you this, they call you a police officer, and from then on, you're a police officer. And from then on, you're a doctor. And it's almost like you can't be anything else.
Right.
Because that's all they see you as.
Yeah. That's right.
But that's not the way it works.
That's not the way it works.
Mm-mm.
And I do not put much on labels whatsoever.
Right.
I do not, because a lot of times when people have these PhDs or MDs or JDs behind their
all
name,
these D's and
they think that they should be esteemed farther and higher than others. And at the end of the day, just like some of our predecessors have said, okay, what is the essence of the individual?
Right.
What is your character? What is
That's
your
what it's all
quality of the
Yeah.
individual?
Yeah.
Because in all actuality, that is what God is going to judge.
Yeah. Who you are. Yeah.
Not because you had all those initials behind your name, because again, that does not define you, okay? But what he's going to do is he's going to look at, what you brought, okay, to that job while you were there, how you treated people while you were there,
That's
what
what's important.
service you gave people,
Yeah.
how you helped people, how you lifted them up, how you encouraged them while you were there.
All about people.
It is all about people, and it's all about love. That's what it is all
That's
about.
what it is, yeah.
And if you've got the opportunity in life where the majority of people don't, but if you've got the opportunity in life to wake up and have the ability to hang your hat up on this thing that you call a job, okay, so that you can pursue this thing that has been shut up in your bones for years.
Do your real
passion.
job. Your real job.
This passion that you have.
Yeah.
God bless you. We applaud you.
Yeah.
Show and tell everybody else how it's done.
That's right.
Okay? And those are that are out there that are on the receiving end, okay, of this person telling you about their blessing, okay? Don't vomit on their blessing.
That's right.
Okay, because you don't know. You don't know the struggles. You don't know the sacrifices. You don't know the prayers. You don't know what God spoke to those individuals and to them as a couple in this journey that they had. Don't do that. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's the message that we have come
message. Your job,
and bring to you.
Your job is not your identity.
It is not.
Definitely not.
It's not.
And if anybody has told you that and you bought into it, change your mind and start looking at it a different way, because you are not your job.
Right. That's right. And and to tag onto that, I bring up my job because I am in a position of authority and I'm a mentor to people, and I know, how to do my job, and I know how to do it well. But I promise you, even in saying that, if I was a witch at my job, if I was not kind to people at my job, if I was disrespectful of people at my job, if I was someone that nobody wanted to be around at my job, which characteristics do you think, that they will remember? That Deborah is good at what she does as far as the technical aspect of it? Or would they remember, this person, the person that I am at the job? Because again, this job doesn't define me.
Right.
I define it.
Right. That's the way it is. You define your job. Your job don't define you.
Right.
And at the end of the day, people are going to remember who you were.
Yes.
What kind of person you were. When you have funerals and stuff like that, and you hear these obituaries and these eulogies and all that, what do people talk about? Do they talk about what kind of job they did? Or they talk about who the person was?
Who the person was.
It's also about who the person was.
And then they recount memories.
Yeah.
Such and such happened, and I remember I called such and such, or we went such and such together, we had this conversation, this made me laugh, and that's what people remember.
People remember how kind you were, what kind of person you were. Not how much money you had, not how much you made on your job, and what job you did. No. They remember who you were. So if you do not remember anything else about this conversation, just remember, your job is not your identity.
That's right.
People are looking at you.
They're looking at you.
Who the real person is behind what they're seeing.
Yes.
Who you are as a person. That is you. That's your identity. Who you are on the inside.
That's right.
Not your job.
Not your job. Not your job. So if any of you out there got that twisted and you believe, that that's what it is, reassess your position.
Oh, yeah.
Reassess it. Yes. So that is our Saturday morning part 2 message, you guys. But it was too important for us to leave this set for another whole week.
Yes, we had to talk about it.
We had to talk about this, And my ride or die right here, my partner in life, my prayer partner.
She's mine too.
My heart, that's right, yes.
Yeah.
There's no wedge. There's no wedge,
We're together here.
That's going to come in between us.
No.
And just like the individual said, we know who to put first in our life.
That's right.
And nobody is going to tear it down. Nobody. No negative comments, no actions is going to tear that down.
That's true. That's true.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So we got our God. We got His army.
And we know who we are.
And we know who we are.
She is not her job. I am not my job. We are individuals.
Yes. That have been given gifts and talents.
Now we intend to use to the best of our abilities.
Absolutely.
To help people.
That's right.
That's the bottom line. To help people. That's what it's all about.
That is.
Yeah.
That is. So,
Yeah.
guys, thank you once again, and continue to be blessed in this beautiful day, because it is a great day.
It is.
And you continue to make it your own kind of special.
All right.
Yes, yes. And I think this is going to be it for this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Unless
Well,
something else comes up.
we don't know. Something else
We don't
may
know.
come. We may have to come back and do a part 3. Who
We
knows?
may. The day is young, you guys, and we definitely enjoy doing what we do. We have these conversations and, we enlighten each other as we speak. And sometimes it's like, okay, this is something that we need to share with everybody out there because it's just something that needs to be said to enhance, enlighten, encourage, enrich
Yeah.
your lives.
Yeah.
So, and we hope that, and we pray that we have done exactly that, because that is our goal and that is our objective.
It
To
is.
do nothing but that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So thank you guys. All right. And
Yeah,
again,
thanks again.
yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do share, and please do subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so. And remember to remain safe, healthy, and encouraged.
Encourage, yes.
And until we meet again,
Mm-hmm.
keep growing.
Grow.
Keep thrive. That's right. Keep thriving.
Thrive.
And keep pushing those boundaries.
Push those boundaries.
Yeah. And we will see y'all real soon on the next Saturday morning with Deborah and
Tony.
yes.
And remember, you are not your job.
You heard it here. We'll see you soon, guys. Thank you.
See you soon.